This is like her third phone call, Zach. Hi guys, come on in. I'm gonna go take my makeup off with y'all while we start chatting. Let me go do that real quick. Hey Erica, how are you? Yeah, let's take my makeup off. Hey Misty. Okay, just want to take my makeup off real quick. Hi Keisha, hey Cassandra, come on in everybody. My sister is like being so cute right now, and it's making me like so happy for her. Like this was my goal. This was my mission bringing her here, and it's happening. Like makes me so happy. Okay, I'm gonna take our Make Me Clean, which usually is best after. Okay, you guys will see it's still actually works for good. I use the Nudist Colony for the brown, or then the blue is one of our single pans. I think it's Nightshade, but it does actually work pretty good. Oh my gosh, Bobby, you're gonna be obsessed. You're gonna love it. You're gonna go through so many emotions. What I love about our Make Me Clean too, look, I can scrub my eyes and then open my eyes and it doesn't burn like soap does. Oh, I love it. I'm feeling better. Like getting those mints and everything in my system made a big difference. So that was nice. And I got my little microfiber cloth. But guys, my sister is making me so happy. So like my goal with her coming here was to be inspired, to feel like a spark in her, you know, and really get her driven because, you know, she's a young adult. She's still figuring out what she wants to do, what her goal is. But I mean, she has a goal. And her goal is to be a traveling nomad. She wants to make an income. All right, now I'm going to use my soap to where she can make enough income and travel, and her and Zach can travel and road trip. Her goal is to be a traveling nomad. Like, that's it. Or, you know, I want to put her in positions and get her in the mindset where she can do that. You know, you can be this traveling nomad if you want to. You know what I mean? And just bringing her here, she's seeing it. She called my mom. They were on the phone for an hour. She was just talking about everything she's learning. Now she just called Zach, all hyped up, and just hearing the things that she's saying, like this was what I wanted. You know, she's telling Zach I'm overhearing it. Like, I could see myself being this status next year. I could see myself doing this. I could see myself doing this. And I'm like, yes. Like, this is exactly what I wanted. I want to get this fire under her, you know? And she got 2 customers yesterday alone, and she's growing, and she's thinking, and she's reaching out to people. And I'm like, this is what it's all about, you know? Giving people the I can do it mindset, because there's nothing she's changed, right? Other than thinking she can do it and believing and talking about it. And I'm just like, you go girl, you know? And that's what I love. And I want to see this for you guys too. That's why when I come here, it's not about learning things. For me, it's about getting that inspiration. And you guys seeing it too. That is what I want. You know what I mean? That is what I want. I don't care about this or that. I want to leave more inspired and have you guys inspired than when I got there. And I just love seeing her. And I you know, you guys are messaging me too all hype, like, I'm thinking of people that I could join. I want to do this too. I'll make income. And I love that. It just makes me so happy. Yeah, I want her to be financially free. I want her to be able to do what she wants to, even though it means like leaving me. I don't know if I like that part, her traveling like that. But that is what I want, you know? Like, I want her to live her dreams, and seeing her so inspired. She, you know, she sat through, like, an actual informational class today, and she just came out like a better person. Like, she's like, I know so much. I learned this. Did you know about this? And that is what I want for not just her, but for you guys, too. Like, it's amazing. It's an amazing feeling. Like, I'm, like, mission accomplished. You know what I mean? So I'm telling y'all, next year, anybody by next May, or let's say April, that joins this company as a director, I'm going to get us a house. You guys are coming. I want you guys to go to convention, and I want you to just feel this too. Like, not only like, you know, you'll be feeling that money making because it'll already have happened by that time, but I want you to leave like my sister, because we're only day 2. I want you guys to leave being like, I can do anything. Because when you see these mom and pops and grandmas and all these things doing it, you're going to feel like that too. By the way, y'all, with Herbal Face Foods, let me change my pin real quick. I believe you guys can use thank you 40 and get 40% off, but please just go through my link. We're talking about the online shopping club, Diana, and you guys can text me if you guys want to see it. It's more than just making money or saving money, honestly. You learn that it's a lifestyle change. And when we change our lifestyle, we're actually changing. You know what I mean? We're changing our habits. We're changing our mindset. You know, it's more than just cleaner, safer products. You know, it's about being better, aging slower. You guys know that's me now. Aging slower, but it's just about being good quality. And it's the mindset. Like, you come here and like, we met the Airbnb lady. She's like, we're friends. Come to my hot tub. We're family. Let's carpool. I'll drive you. You know, and it's just like the mentality, and you're just like, wow. You know, it's awesome. And even if you're a customer, I learned you can come to these conventions. And you could sit in the same class Katie sat in and learn about it, and maybe you want to do it one day. You're welcome. But yeah, if you guys are interested, here's my number. I would love to, you know, show you guys the site and get you guys going and talk about things. But what I want to do is I want to do weekly lives with you guys about selling. And it could go for anything. You know what I mean? But how to talk to customers, how to find customers, do referrals, ways to talk to them. Like, I want to be your book where you guys can take what I tell you and learn. Larissa, that's what we're here for. That's what we're talking about. Yes. So if this is something that's interesting, you're like, you know what? I want to take that leap. I want to try. I want to see what I can do. Text me. Text me. I know, Pam, right? Girl, we need to get you some customers. We need to get you 2 customers this month. Let's get your friends in the chat. Let's do it. Somebody will text me. I can help you, point you in directions of stuff if you want. But I want you guys to grow and learn so bad. No, my Herbal Face Food soap is just like 3 to 4 months old. So I want to be your teacher. I want to give you guys the tools. I want to give you the knowledge. We can make those group chats. You can invite your friend, whatever you want to do. But I want you guys to have all the tools that took me 10 years to learn. I want to give you guys those tools. So Heidi, you do have to buy your products, but think of it this way. Walk around your house. And if you're like, shoot, in the next 2 weeks, I need to buy laundry detergent. I need to buy deodorant, toothpaste, cleaning supplies. If you have Tylenol, maybe shampoo, conditioner. If you have to buy any of that stuff in the next 2 weeks, this is not added expense. Start making a list, because if you're like, okay, my soap's halfway full, I'm going to buy more soap. This is not added expense. We're just going to switch where you shop. You're going to go buy the soap by the end of the month, right? If you're running out. So why not buy it there with the opportunity to make money? Okay, Pam, text me again right now so you're at the top of it, okay? If you don't mind, do it right now. Hi, Diana. So yeah, so if you guys are interested, text me. I would love for you to show you. I said I knew you, but do I have a link for people to sign up? Yes, you do. So if you're still an active member, Tina, go click Business Center, enrollments, new enrollments, and that is how you make someone a link. And these are the things I want to start going over with you guys. We could be repetitive about it. We could talk about ways to, you know, talk to people, reach out to people, maybe even having a party. I've never had a party, but we'll make a fake party and we'll do it, and you guys can try it too with real people. You know what I mean? That is what I want. Like, I'm so inspired right now. Like, I just want to move up. Like, when you literally see someone walking the stage and they did this in a month, you're like, are you shitting me right now? Like, what am I doing? Why am I wasting my time dabbling, you know? Renee, text me right now of which the items you want, and I will get you the links. Amy, text me. If you guys are interested, text me. Okay, good, Pam. I was like, because I know not to leave you on red anymore, so I'm glad we did. Because I know I'm scared of you, Pam. I know I'm not allowed to leave you on red. So I'm glad that we did talk, because that scared me. I was like, oh no, Pam. Not Pam, anybody but Pam. I'm actually feeling a lot better. I got a mint, ate, walked around, got water in my system. That made a big difference. But I am feeling better. Boop. Ask me a question, Susan. Ask me away, girl. Ugh. Mine has always been flat on the bottom, Erica. Mine's always been flat. Okay. Now we'll hang out here. Yeah, mine's always been flat on the bottom and then round on the top. Here, let me get rid of this guy. All right, let me pin Sugar Mom again because I'm going to eat some snacks. No, I'm not the party at the condo. I had this convention, unfortunately, because she gave me the date. She's like, you know, we made plans. And I was like, I have the convention. So I'm going to see them for a couple days at the end of it. But it was her birthday. She was trying to move it so I could go the whole time. But with a group of people, I'm like, don't worry about it, girl. Like, it's your birthday weekend. Like, I'll be there. And I'm sure I'll see her more. She likes coming to Florida, so. That's what I love, Demetrius. Yeah, like being able to share this with my family and my friends and you guys, and it being something like a real opportunity. I like that because you guys know I've been doing social media for 6 years. This is the first time I've ever came out and said, hey, here's an opportunity to make money because I've never done that before. I've never been in that. Yeah, Katie's coming with me. So text me, guys. If you were interested, text me. Oh my god, I forgot the time difference, freaking Karen, because for me it's only 7 or it's 8. I will get that up for you guys. If not, I'll give you extra time tomorrow morning too. Well, you'll have it early. Ooh. Ugh. But yeah, Katie's coming with me. We're partying all together for a night. I just hope they got the Wi-Fi working. But yeah, if you guys are interested, even just seeing the site, I would love for you guys to see it because better quality products and aging slower sounds like a win for me too. Like, there's so many new things I want to get now after like seeing it. Like, I feel stupid knowing that things are bad for me and still doing it. You know, like especially after the whole Mayo Clinic thing, like I feel stupid for going out and getting fast food knowing it's bad for me. Well, I still do it probably because my stomach is bigger than my heart. But I feel stupid. You know, I feel stupid knowing that this chemical could be bad for me and still being around it. I feel stupid for leaving a water bottle in the car in best plastic, knowing that there's a chance that can give me cancer and still tipping out of it. I want to be better and I want to do better for myself. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be better. I want to walk 10,000 steps, which I might already because I move around a lot. But you know, like I just want to be better.
We did 17,000.
Yeah, but you did more.
Oh wait.
I probably did. I did 12. Yeah, that's the thing. Because I did take an hour and a half nap. But napping is good for your health, so.
That is good.
Yeah. Not how I slept though. I woke up with my arm dead both times, and I'm like, you know when you like it starts waking up and it really starts hurting.
Oh, like the pins and needles.
Yeah, and then it was you have to like fight through because it hurts so bad.
Yeah.
God. And I went back to sleep on it. And I'm like, this is gonna happen again.
Yeah, that is the worst.
Yeah. So Zach, pumped up for you? Yeah. Well, let me get one of those.
He's like, I'm very excited for you, but I have my job. Because I was like, oh, all these people are teams. And he's like, I need to focus.
Well, you know what, though? Things change.
Yeah.
So you never know. Like, you can let him think what he wants, but next year, you know, he might be your arm candy. Because you just blew up that much, and you did it. You know?
No, he's not like that. He's the type of guy,
but he might get in.
No matter what, he would work. He loves helping people.
What about the traveling nomad thing?
No, but he would still help. That would be only if he would do insurance online.
Okay, so he'd want to help you and then do that.
Yeah.
But he can still be your arm candy even if he's working.
Well, he loves helping people.
Mm-hmm.
Like before insurance, he did Habitat for Humanity, building houses for people. And then he really wanted to go into Blue Cross. But then things happened. So then he's like, you know what? The next best way I can help people is through insurance. Because he like, I don't know. He just loves helping people. That's his thing. Yeah,
he's in sales. He could do it, yeah.
But no, not Zach.
He's a passive aggressive salesman. He's passive.
No, he's like, I'm gonna find you the cheapest thing that will cover everything you need and be the best for you.
But you know that is the best salesman though, because it builds trust and like referrals and stuff. Because I remember going to a car dealership once. It was the first time I was ever buying the car, was the Eclipse. And I met the guy there and we were driving. He said, listen, because I was saying, oh, I really want a 350Z, but this was more affordable. He said, listen, get the car you want. If this is not it, go find the car you want. And you know, that was nice. You know, he was like, you know, I'm not going to force you selling this.
Yeah.
And then we're sitting down because I'm like, no, I want this Eclipse. And the guy, you know, they do the crunch the numbers that come back. And the guy's like,
you're approved because I was 18. One thing, your credit's not that good, 27% interest. But it's your first car, that's why. The guy leaves and the dealer guy comes back and he goes, listen, you have good credit. You were approved for Suncoast at 7%, but they don't make money off unions. So you need to go, because back in the day, you can't just get Suncoast. He goes, go donate $5 to them, because like they do charities. Get yourself a Suncoast account and go apply for that car loan, and then come back. And I was like, that made a difference.
Yeah.
Because I was ready to sign thinking, oh my God, it's my first car, 27%, it is what it is, you know? But the honesty of that person, 15 years later, still like, shows like when good people exist, it really makes a difference. Like Zach, you're like, I'm gonna find you exactly what you need, not what I want you to have. You know?
And
it's
he's
important.
like turned down large companies before too, just for that reason.
Yeah. When plastic gets warm, it can give you cancer, Jen. So like if you leave a water bottle in the car and your car gets hot and your bottle's warm, you shouldn't drink it. Because what that plastic gets into the water. That's what I was talking about. We've all done it. We've all been like, I really need some water.
I've never done it.
Really? You've never?
Mom and Dad drilled that in us.
Yeah, I tried.
I guess not you. But...
No, I hardly. No, I really rarely do it. In the winter's the only time I know it's cold. If I grab it and it's cold, I know it's good.
Oh, okay. Yes, then.
Okay, yeah.
Because if it's... There's this one time, we were up in Maine, and I left my water bottle in, and it was literally an ice cube, but there was like the tiniest bit of water on top of the ice cube. I was like, I feel safe.
Yeah. When it's cold, it's fine. It's the heat. Yeah. It's the heat. Yeah, it gets you. But I have my link. I just need to finish. Those are the two things I need to add to my cart. Okay, ready? So yeah, just text me what are the two things you want. After this live, I will find you those items and send you the link or like the name to search. But yes, yeah, don't do it, Jen. Yeah, it's like it's something really bad that comes off the plastic. That's why they say you shouldn't even microwave in plastic, because you're releasing those emissions. Like there's so many bad things we do every day, and we either consciously or don't consciously know it, but most of the stuff we do is probably bad for us.
Yeah. But they say too, it's almost better not to buy bottled water because you don't know what temperature or condition it was, and it got transported to the store.
Because most trucks don't have air conditioning.
Yeah.
So I'm going to, but I'm going to do it less.
Well, they say
but that's true.
The thicker the plastic on the water bottle, the less it will do it.
So like when Liam gets his nice brands, he's
Yeah. Or if you have like a water cooler, getting those big 5-gallon jugs.
I thought
with the thick plastic.
Google what BPA free means. I don't know, Pam. We were just taught don't drink from warm plastic. So like if you microwave something, use glass, or things like that.
I've heard that word before. It's a big buzzword, like BPA.
I microwave with plastic. I know I shouldn't, but I do because it's convenience.
A chemical compound primarily used in the manufacturing of plastics and resin.
Yeah, but store has water sitting outside and it's hot out and you touch it and that water bottle is warm, that could potentially harm you.
Yeah.
And I didn't think about even because did you know a box truck can get up to 140 degrees because they're not air conditioned from the sun in the summer?
Yeah. So
think about, because you don't know if water bottle's refrigerated the whole time because it doesn't need to be.
Yeah.
That's interesting to think. And they don't care. They're not going to spend extra money to put your water in a refrigerator to get to places because then it would just cost more. So what changes are we going to make, guys? Are we going to not drink from water bottles? I feel like I'm going to try to do it less. Because thinking about that now, I might try to drink less. I'm going to drink out of the faucet with my reverse osmosis. Well water is actually very good for you.
No, it's
You're
so
city.
bad.
No, it depends.
No, I'm well water. I have a well.
No, you have bad well. I have a deep well. I actually that's the difference. Yeah.
Because I have a Okay, my house has 4 filters on the outside, and then it goes through a reverse osmosis that we have, a big one. It's not a small one; it's a big one. So it's technically going through, 6 filters, but the reverse osmosis has multiple layered filters, but our water is still not safe to drink because Florida water is just so bad. At least in our area. I don't know. It's because I live in a city. I have well water, but I live in a city.
Okay. Yeah. So deeper wells are considered safer because the water in them is less susceptible to the surface contamination and have higher water quality due to natural filtration.
Yeah.
So it depends on your well. But if you're near a city,
Yeah.
that's going to be a big difference.
I mean, mine is technically safe according to all the tests.
Safe enough.
But it's like it barely is safe, even after going through all the filters. Before it was like dangerous.
Did you ever taste it?
Yeah, and I got so sick.
Could you taste it though?
Yeah.
I think like that's how I can tell too. Is like if I go to a certain place, I can taste it. And I don't drink Florida water very often. It's very, very rare. It's usually when I'm out of bottles. But you can tell. Like remember up north?
Yeah.
Florida's like New York.
In New York, I would totally drink from.
It's one of the safest. It's one of the safest.
It's just different in Florida because the heat and everything, and we have so many farming communities too. So like the pesticides and the acid rain and it all compounds.
Yeah, I bet where you live though your wells are shallow. I bet that's what it is. But like we have our well that's so deep and like pressurized that were you out there when Liam turned the water on? Okay. We have something called an artesian well. So if we lost all power, we could turn on our well spigot and it shoots water because it's so deep down and pressurized that it just.
Oh yeah, ours wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it's because we're farther out, and then we also have all those actual bodies of water too.
Yeah. I live in a very dry area.
I wonder if there's tests to get to like test the quality of water. It'd be interesting
That's what
to
we
actually
did.
see.
I said that.
So what'd you
Ours
get?
is barely.
Okay, so where do you get this test?
Home Depot. They're free.
Oh, you're talking about when you like bring the cup of water in type thing?
No.
They're like, we'll test your water for free.
No, they have a bag with the test strips.
Oh,
It's
okay.
free.
Well, I'm gonna
And
try it
it's
now.
almost like testing your pool.
Okay, I'm gonna try it now because I want to know because mine tastes good, so I want to see
Yeah.
if it actually is
I
safe.
mean, you can also send it in for like better results, but you can do the one where it's just like the colors.
Okay.
But it's not as accurate, they say.
All right, I want to try it. I want to test Kitty's theory because it'd be interesting too to test the pond than the sink water because you never know the pond could be really clean.
Yeah.
But yeah, Florida has like really bad quality. Oh yeah, Tara and I were googling when we were in Arizona or somewhere. We're googling like water quality. We're like, can we drink out of the sink? Because you really never know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I guess we're gonna go to Voss because it's glasses. Yeah, I would. I want to be healthy because they said too in their thing like once you get one chronic disease, then you start getting more and more and more because your body's getting weaker. So it's like the longer we can go without getting a chronic disease, the longer potentially we could live. Well, Stacey, Katie said I can get. I remember seeing those people at Home Depot like, "Oh, look, test your water for free." So I'm gonna have to. Because they probably want you to go back and get chemicals, right? If not,
No, it's not a person. It's literally like the second you walk in, there's this spinny thing, and you just grab the bag, and it says,
try
"Hi,
it.
I'm free."
yeah, I'm gonna try. Well,
But-
I feel like sometimes there is like a spokesperson there, like just like we'll test your AC. For
I mean,
free.
every so often they have like a water filter person.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
But
yeah.
they do have just like the regular things. And apparently, Kelly was telling me this. If you have kids in the state of Florida, legally, your local county has to come out and test your water. And
For
if it's
fluoride
not
and stuff?
safe enough for your kids, they'll give you a free filter on your house and they'll change it once a year.
Do you want to borrow Sterling?
No.
I'm just kidding.
But I'm just
No.
saying, Kelly taught me about that.
That is
it's just
interesting.
that's how bad the water is in Florida that the government will if you have kids they're
That's
like
nice, though.
you need to be safe. Yeah,
At least they
it's very
care.
nice. They do care, and it's completely paid for. I mean, it's paid by someone, of course, but it's paid for.
Yeah, Bonnie, text me when you sign up because if you're starting to shop, I'd love to help you shop and find everything you're looking for. So yes, please. Yeah, that's crazy. What's Utah's? Look up Utah's.
Water?
Yeah. Is Utah's water safe to drink? Let's see.
I'm sure it is because they have so much mountain water.
Yeah, because like the glacier water. Let's see.
Yeah.
Maybe they're dirty glaciers. Well, yeah. Even working out, they're talking about how that like cleanses your body and stuff.
High quality, it's considered.
Okay, so Utah's high quality. We're safe.
Yeah.
I'm gonna in the shower tonight. Gargle it. Yeah, Florida water can be hard, but with well water, like the good thing is there's actually like could be good minerals and stuff for you, but sometimes it can be too mineraled.
99.7% of the water in Utah is considered safe.
Except right here. I'm kidding. Yeah, soda's so bad for you too. But we do it, you know what I mean? We consciously do it because we're like, oh, it's delicious. Like, there's so much. Except candy. Sugar Mama Candy Shop is actually really good for you. Go grab some sugarmama.com. I'm just kidding. Well, everything in proportion is good. Like this popcorn. Thank you. This is my warm shirt. I was literally shivering earlier. Google, what is dangerous that we think is safe in our everyday life? I'm so curious. Let's dig into this rabbit hole.
What is dangerous that we consider safe in our everyday life? Alright, I'm just making sure I was wording it right.
If not, I'll reword it.
Um,
I do this to Liam all the time. He's like, why can't you just Google?
Big one, non-stick cookware. I need that one though.
Right.
I should never use that.
Okay. It's because you could scrape off the non-stick, right?
Yes. Oh, another big thing, you
Hmm.
never want to use plastic cutting boards.
Because you're cutting into the plastic.
Yes, and adding microplastics to your veggies and meat. You should always use like a wood or stone.
Wood, glass, stone. Go change out your
Yeah.
cutting boards, ladies.
That's not on the list, but that's just something I've heard.
Okay. What was the first thing again? I forgot. Oh, non-stick pans.
Plastic.
Liam uses stick pans. I hate them though.
Plastic.
But yeah, because as soon as you scratch him, he chucks them. Like you make a scratch on it, he's like, that's trash because that's dangerous.
Air fresheners and scented candles.
Yeah.
I heard that a lot too.
Because parabens.
Well, it says because of chemicals and phthalates and VOCs that affect air quality. It's bad for your lungs.
Oh, well, my
And it can
candles, I
cause
use essential
struggles.
oils. Makes you feel better. But I hear there could be parabens and stuff too.
Painkillers, Tylenol, ibuprofen. We knew that.
Oh, yeah.
Hurts your liver and kidneys.
Yep,
and
any
stomach.
medication.
Yep. Tylenol is bad too. It raises your blood pressure.
That's why
Zach's doctor said he can never take Tylenol ever again.
that's why when it comes to medication, I don't take it unless I really, really need it. Like, because the more you take it, the more you build it up, and the more you have to take. It's like that vicious cycle.
Sitting. Sleeping with your phone next to you. Because EMF exposure.
I don't even talk with the phone to my ear. And I know it probably irritates people. I only talk on speakerphone, no matter where I am, because of that. Because they say, like, if you call and put the first 30 seconds gives off the most EMTs and radiation, and that's the worst to do to your head. So at least call on speakerphone at first. Yeah, EMF. Yeah, EMT, whatever it is. But they say, like, they were doing, like, tests.
Yeah.
And, like, literally the first 30 seconds where everything's connecting is literally the most radiation out of, like, the whole phone call.
You know, my hypothesis is you keep hearing there's so many people, especially young people, getting colon cancer. I wonder if it's because everybody keeps their phones in their back pocket. That is my hypothesis. I mean, I don't know if that's true in any way, but considering...
I mean, that can make sense. Because for men who keep their wallet in one of their pockets, it actually deteriorates that butt's muscle.
Mm-hmm.
So why not the radiation from your phone doing that?
That's what I'm thinking. And a lot of people with colon cancer, it gets presented in their butt, and their phone is in their butt cheek is the pocket.
Think about
I don't know. That's my hypothesis.
What do you guys think about that theory? I mean, it's not too hard to believe.
Because there's a record number of people with colon cancer in their 30s and 40s.
I'm glad I never put it in my pocket.
But don't you put it in your chest?
No. My phones are usually, if I'm traveling, they're my fanny pack. Or they're like, Liam once called me 37 times because he couldn't get hold of me. I don't ever have my phone. Unless I'm live, I really don't have my phones on me.
Yeah, but that's my hypothesis.
Yeah, I don't put them in my back. Because I never wear pants with pockets.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Oh, tap water and everyday cleaning products like Lysol, Windex.
That's why you text us, y'all. Let's take that out of your thing. Yeah, I only talk on the phone and speakerphone. That's it, no matter what. Unless I really, really have to, but 99% of the time, speakerphone. Some say if you put your phone in your bra, you can get breast. Yeah. Yeah.
So maybe my hypothesis is somewhat true.
I mean, it's a good theory. It's a good running theory. You should talk to the Mayo Man.
Yeah. No, but then he'll get a peace prize off of
Record the conversation.
me.
That's interesting.
I mean, when did cell phones get introduced? Like, what year do you think?
I mean, I would say like they started becoming like the most popular. I would say
Like early 2000s?
2010. No, wait, 2010 I would have been 20. So hold on, like 2004. Let's see, I was 14
So
years old.
2000s.
Yeah, so early 2000s.
Okay, so that
early
that
2000s
backs my hypothesis.
because they had their whole life.
No, well, I'm saying more and more people in their 40s and 50s, which is still quite young, are getting colon cancer. Like, it's record numbers if you look it up. And so they were using their phone for 20 years.
Yeah, in your back
so that
pocket.
makes sense. Like, anybody over the age of 30 would have that high exposure for decades, you know? That's my hypothesis. At least it's noted for the
Hot
world.
showers, you age your skin and breathe in toxins that you release. Well, I'm fucked then because my shower set at 108 degrees.
Well, they say that too because it dries out your skin, and dry skin is sad skin.
Just my only spot that's dry are my legs. But yeah, it's reset to 108. I like to rock lobster it. Well, that's one thing I think I'll just keep in my life. And I'll just lather up after. But yeah, even room temperature water is better than cold water. Your body is not made to have cold water, so it actually doesn't digest.
They say
properly.
warm water is the best for you.
Because
I mean, not
we'll think like
not in water bottles, but like if you do like hot tea or just hot water.
because it's your body's temperature.
Well, and it helps with digestion and bloating, and it's just easier for your body to absorb. Cold water, your body burns more calories because it's fighting it, kind of.
Yes, like if you're running a
So-
race or the gym, you should be drinking room temperature water.
Yeah.
Okay, I know the first cell phones were in 1973, but you think it was like widely normal, not just like satellite phones or like, oh my god, they have a cell phone? Like everybody and their mother had a phone in the early 2000s.
And small enough phone that'd be fitting in their back pocket.
Yeah, because we're not talking about like the.
Not a car phone.
Mm-hmm. You love hot showers that rinse off with cold? Sounds horrible, Melly. That's like sitting in a hot tub and jumping in the cold side.
That's really good.
like that torture thing.
No, that is so good for your immune system, though, doing it that way. Either you start off with a cold shower to shock your system, or you have a hot shower and finish off with cold.
I'll do.
That's so good for your immune system.
Well, when I was in Mexico, when we went to the torture massage that Yazzie booked.
Did you run out of hot water?
Well, we went to
You
a
got that
steam
sun?
room for 5 minutes, like a
Yeah.
sauna. Sorry, like a sauna, or maybe it was a steam room. And then we went into a cold plunge,
Yes.
then a hot plunge, then normal temperatured water.
Just don't do it with a heart condition. But
No.
it is so good for your immune system. Very good for it.
My pharmacist told me to drink warm water when I wake up. Interesting.
That's the first thing you should drink. The second you wake up, keep a cup next to your coffee maker if you're a coffee drinker like me. That way you have that reminder right there that you should be drinking that cup of water before the coffee.
I've
So important.
I've always had bottles of water next to bed because I'll wake up in the middle of the night. I'll chug it. Like I have like a thirst.
Yeah.
I love water. Do you drink warm water though? Because I don't like warm drinks.
I do room temperature. I hate water from the fridge. I can't drink it. I have to sip it. Like I can't chug it.
I sip it too because Liam.
Yeah.
You heard Liam the other day. I thought you only didn't like cold water, and I'm like, well, I do now because like he makes it, but I drink it really slowly. I only
have
can
to.
chug room temperature.
It hurts my throat. I
yeah.
can't.
Hey Kelly. They say you should drink cold water before bed for your heart. Makes it like fighting it.
I feel like that'd wake me up. I'd take the cold water and then be like, I
Yeah.
have to be up for another hour.
Like when you
Then
watch,
I'd have to take another thing of cold water.
like when you watch an animal, and they get like the zoomies.
Yeah. That'd be me.
I can see that. Billionaires and millionaires say they take a cold shower in the morning, get their mind in kick-ass mode. I can see that because like when you get cold, you wake up. You're like, I'm up.
Well, have you heard of Iceman?
There's other people that like are like in Iceland and they like are only in the water to make things.
Well,
like that
Iceman
lady.
is this famous guy. He wrote this whole book and he kind of started the whole concept of cold plunging, but then it kind of took off in all different ways. But he was like the OG guy. And he was some sort of scientist, don't quote me on this. But he like did these studies and research that every time he would shock his body with cold water, you could see there's this release of like endorphins, and that cures things. Like if it lessened inflammation, it helps you get over sicknesses easier because when your body's like in that shock, it's
got
like
that adrenaline too.
well, it's trying to like fix things. It's like, oh my god, what's wrong? Okay, let me release all this stuff to fix everything.
I mean, I see so
you
many
know?
like well-rounded people do cold plunges.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people too in the fitness industry do it because it gets rid of inflammation, and you just keep getting more and more inflammation as you get older, and
Yeah.
especially if you're exercising, you're doing a lot. Exercise is so good for you because it increases your bone density and muscles. But
We learned at the
a
Mayo
lot
Clinic.
of people, you know, you can accidentally overdo it because you get really excited about working out, and that can cause a lot of inflammation. So to combat that, make sure you're taking your proper supplements, but also the cold plunges really do help soothe everything.
That's why I just don't work out, because I'll get too excited, you know. I'm
But your
stopping
bones,
before-
you'll have broken bones.
Oh yeah, I'll have holes in my bones. I know I walk a lot though. That's my one thing I can say, because I'm always moving so much. I definitely have that
Well,
at least for the most part.
They say the least you should do, and I say they, like people that I know in the fitness community, so maybe this is elevated anyway. But like they say you should at least do 10K steps a day,
Which the Mayo man.
which the Mayo Clinic recommends anyway. Technically, like the number is like 8,000, but they say like you just round it off. You know, do 10K
Just
a
do 10
day.
at this point.
And that's really good
So it's
for
like
everything.
2 miles a
Because
day.
sitting is like the silent killer. Sitting is really bad for you
Sitting
for so
is
many different things.
As bad as smoking a pack of cigarettes sitting.
Well, okay. But-
What?
well, I don't know. I need to do my own research to see.
Oh,
I
I
don't
believe
wanna,
all
like,
yours,
approve that
Mormon mystery eating woman.
Oh my God.
Listen, I'm. It's true.
No, but what were we talking about before that?
Oh, things that are bad for you that the Iceman said. Don't sit.
Oh yeah, you should at least do 10,000 steps a day and between 2 to 3 strength training sessions. And that could literally be, strength training sounds scary, but strength training could literally just be Pilates. Or just, you know, just gentle body movement, because
She
your
does, Kate.
body is a weight, you know? So you don't have to be holding things. You could just do body weight squats. If you do cycling, if you do other things, like you just have to be moving, and you do want to lift some sort of weight. You could do that through resistance training too. So if you don't like doing dumbbells, you could use resistance bands.
Jen,
That's
message
gonna
me.
improve your bones and your muscles.
Yeah, it's true though. Cause like the first time I worked out with them, I was doing just squats and stuff, and for days my muscles hurt so much because it's
Yeah.
like
You
fucking
are
heavy.
weight.
Yeah, I was like, damn, I need to lose weight or something if this is what it feels like. But it's true, like your
Yeah.
own body is like made, you know, for that. So
And even if you weightlift for a season, like a season of your life, it makes such a large impact for your future. Like people that just work out for like a couple of years, or if they were athletes in high school or things like that, their bone density is still so much stronger even in their 60s, 70s, or 80s.
why does
so
it make your bones dense?
I think it's just your body knows that you want to support it, it's supporting the muscle, so it's making the
Oh.
bone stronger.
So mine might be like, I might be able to fly them like bird bone, hollow.
I don't know. You may have really dense bones because I have really dense bones naturally too.
How does
A
one test
lot of
their
my
bone
weight
density?
is in bones.
How does one test their bone?
You can do a body index scan, and it'll tell you how
Like-
much your bones weigh.
How do they scan you?
You go into this 360 tunnel thing.
Okay.
Go to your local. Oh my god, I can't think of it. I literally worked for this company. Not Planet Fitness. What's the other? Oh my god, how am I drawing a blank?
No idea.
UFit. Oh my god. Go to
They have one?
UFit. A lot of them have the bioindex scanners. And
That would
that's
be
how I
interesting.
found out I have very heavy bones. It was like something crazy. I don't even remember. But
Okay, I drink lots of milk, so I could have very good bones.
I think we're just a heavy bone family.
From who though?
Maybe dad.
I'm big boned. Like what?
No, for mom. Scandinavian.
Oh,
They
fine.
have
We're just
heavy
dense.
bones.
Well, I broke it, so makes sense now.
But you could have. That fall was so bad.
Yeah, I'm
You're
lucky I had dense
lucky.
bones.
Yeah.
Well, that's why they didn't think my arms were broken, because I was just so strong.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a bone density test. I want to know. I want to know who's more dense. And then
And
if I get into argument, I'll be like, sorry, I'm just dense.
you can regain bone mass too. So if you have lost it, you can gain it back by starting to strength train. But all you have to do is like 30 minutes a day just using your body weight, a resistance band, or light weights, you really don't have to go crazy, but it makes a world of a difference.
Jess, if you could email, please. Yeah, water's really good for you too. We're learning so much. Life. But yeah, so in a nutshell, the online shopping club is great for you because it's cleaner, safer products, will live longer, and have denser bones. Hopefully. Really, Tim? I'm gonna have to go to get it done then and see. Yeah, I guess we just have just dense, small bones.
I have nearly 30 pounds of bones in me. Isn't that crazy? Without bones.
Did you Google it?
Well, yeah, I just looked up the average. But on average, I have like almost 30 pounds of bones.
What's the average person?
It depends on your body weight.
So what's your average supposed to be? What are you supposed to be if you weren't dense?
Well, no, it says between like 120-ish to 130, but I remember them saying I had a lot of bone weight, so I'm guessing I'm on the 130. But I think I know your weight. Let me.
You better think you know, because Liam didn't know my weight and he insulted me. So you better know my weight better than he did.
Okay, I'll make it 5 pounds less than
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, oh man, he went through one. I was like disgusted in him.
Is this it? That's my guess.
Less. How dare you? You thought it was 140 pounds.
You know,
You're disgusting too. You're like him.
no, it was not 140.
Well, you said you were gonna take 5 pounds off, so it was.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. No, I'm 130.
Oh, okay.
But he thought I was like 140, 140 pounds, which is not heavy, so don't take it this way. But he's like, you're thick. You're like 100. I'm like, no, I am not. And we got on the scale. He's like, he was shocked that I was only 130. I was like, I don't know why you, like, I'm like, you know my weight. But I was like, man.
It's because you have the illusion. Because they're lighter than real ones.
This is the illusion.
Isn't
But-
that a thing, though?
But I was
are
proud
lighter
to
than
say I was
other
like
people?
129, 130. No, I'm tall. I'm 5'6".
You would have 20 pounds of bones.
20 pounds of bones.
Yeah, so you're 110 in reality. And 110 of that, I mean, part of that is
I'm like
muscle.
45 pounds. That's
If
it.
you take away your muscle and your bones,
I'm just 2 implants sitting on a table, according to Katie. That's all I am.
you're like 30
That's all I am.
pounds.
I'm just 2 blobs. Look at her turning red.
But if you ever need to feel better about anything, like if you're struggling,
I just-
minus your
I
bones.
just imagine two implants sitting with googly eyes. That's what Katie sees in me. She sees on a pile of bones.
Oh gosh.
Well, I do Riverbend Ranch, which is through the online shopping club, which is like grass-fed, hormone-free, all that good stuff meat. So I do that. Yeah, plus 10% of poop and 10 pounds of poop. So 2
Oh my
implants in a
God.
little pile of shit.
And you know what? People can carry between 5 to 10 pounds of inflammation. Isn't that crazy?
Plus 20 pounds of poop.
So, oh my gosh.
So 35 pounds is just crap.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we're all so skinny, guys. Think about it. Minus your bones, your implants, and your inflammation in your poop. We are all skinny bitches.
All right, so minusing everything, you're 60 pounds.
When in doubt,
Oh my
math
God.
it out.
You're 60 pounds, Jess.
Oh, look at us go.
Well, okay, but
My meat sack is
60
60
pounds of that. I wonder how much muscle. So the scary part is you have to think too. Okay, how
I
much
have
of that is
muscle.
muscle and how much is fat?
I'm all muscle, obviously.
Yeah.
My bottom half is at least all muscle. My top half ain't there, but my bottom half is.
So you're probably like 50% muscle.
Yep. There we go.
Yeah.
I'm really 30 pounds. This is some good girl math. I'm feeling good. Like someone asked your weight, like with or without bones.
Oh my God. That's
Oh.
a good one.
Yeah, with or without my extra bones and stuff. Yeah, girl math for the win. We did it. We're all feeling good today.
Mm-hmm. Just minus your bones.
There's your weight loss journey in 10 minutes. we'll help you lose weight 10 minutes or less, or your money back. Yeah, we are full of shit. Too funny. Yeah, I always wear tall heels too, so I'm like tall with both. But alright, ladies, we're gonna get off for now. I'm gonna get everything situated with the mascara and then answer you guys' text back. I'll probably be up for like another hour. So if you guys need anything, text me or Katie. Oh look, 49 minutes left to this movie, so that's a win. So Jess, if you could text me, there's my number in the corner, text me and I can help you that way. Just text me. Yeah, when in doubt, math it out. We got this. Oh, that could be our girl math shirt. When in doubt, math it out. But yeah, text me, Jess, and I'll help you. But I'm going to get off, answer you guys, and just get everything ready. So thank you guys for hanging out with us and our talk of the day. And we will see you guys later. Bye. In the corner, Jess, right here.